When I was first starting as a photographer, I was passionate about making incredible images for my clients. So when I was talking about that part, I would be passionate and I would be engaged and my eyes would be lit up and my eyebrows would raise. They could tell I was having a good time. I was a kind, generous, warm person, trustworthy. When it came to talk about the money, because I was scared of sales, my whole demeanor would shift. This wide open person who was so excited about what they were talking about would suddenly shift. They would be like, Jesh, this all sounds so great. How much is it going to cost? And I would be like, it's, $2,000. And a whole different aspect of me would come out. On a body language level, what was transferring was, be afraid. Be very afraid. And when most people are talking about money or sales, that's what their bodies are doing. They're shutting down emotionally and they're just speaking from politeness. They'll almost always avert their eyes. Well, we have 3 packages. Or they might just steel themselves and be like, you can do this one, or this one. Which is it gonna be? Both of those are actually just different forms of fight or flight. We think we're so advanced as humans and we're actually not that advanced. So a big part of the business as an Artform course is starting to build awareness of what your body is saying to people. Specifically, the sales part is usually a part that's challenging for people. People don't recognize how strong that their bodies are as communication tools. I think there should be a lot of laughing in your business. I think that's a really good indicator. How often are you laughing? How often are you smiling? Are you so excited about what happened this week that when someone says, hey, how are you doing? You go, oh my God, I can't even wait to tell you. If you can be that excited about what you're selling, your business will have a massive advantage over other businesses. They're not doing it with that same level of joy. Take a moment to write down some of the thoughts that you might have. I hate sales. I really wish I didn't have to do this part. And then imagine if any of those things were actually spoken out aloud. Those would be so off-putting to the client. Your body's putting out that stuff whether or not you know it. Saying whatever it is that you're thinking. A lot of people who've got the interest and they've gotten, I can see that this meets a need of mine in a novel way, they'll lose it when it comes to this part of it. People will just suddenly get weirded out. A connection isn't made there. Okay, we're gonna dive into the 4th yes. Yes, I understand your offer. Now, as simple as this one is, this is another place where a lot of creatives fall off of the wagon. A lot of times, the reason why people are offering the offers that they are, why they're selling the products that they are selling, is just because somebody else sells it like that. When you just copy and paste a business for someone else, you often miss out on the journey of really understanding why you're selling the thing that you are and why it costs what it costs. If somebody questions you on, hey, why are there only 3 pictures on this page? Why is the book $2,000? And if your answer is like, I don't know, that's not good. The responsibility lies in the creative to be able to deeply understand what they're offering and why, to be able to say it so simply. And when you can get that clear with what your offerings are, it makes it so easy for people to just say yes or no. People forget that they're the expert and the client rarely knows hardly anything about what they're asking to buy. I've seen a lot of businesses make mistakes. They'll be like, well, we have the 300 model and we also have the 700 model and it's $40 more and it has 3 more Django hoppers. You as the client are like, I don't even know what this means, but also like I don't really want to go in to find out what a Django hopper is, so I'm just I don't know, I'll try later. Let's make our offers really simple. Let's understand exactly why we are selling and offering what it is that we are selling. Let's be so clear on it that we can have total and utter confidence. The confused mind says no. The 5th yes. Yes, I've decided to invest. Hallelujah, we did it. We got all the way across the bridge. And once the client is already there across the bridge, they've invested, it's still not done because we want that person to walk away feeling so charged up, so energized with the experience that they tell other people about it. My businesses have been built primarily on word of mouth for 15 years. How do you get that to happen? You have to thrill your client. Not just make them happy. How do you thrill them? As a quick recap, there are these 5 yeses. First yes is yes, your business is interesting. You gotta build intrigue for that to happen. Second, yes, I can see it meets a need of mine in a novel way. You gotta individuate for that to happen. Third, yes, you are the one that I want to meet this need. You have to be able to connect with them strongly for that to happen. Fourth, yes, I understand your offer. You have to prepare so that the entire chain of events is simple and clear and easy, and they can just make a simple decision about it. And then 5th, yes, I've decided to invest. That's what we call the dandelion ending. After the flower blooms, it turns into all of these seeds when you blow on it, all of these many, 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 many good opportunities come from just that one flower. If I've learned one thing in all these years working with creatives and studying humans, it is that everybody is like a seed. It's just that a lot of times that seed doesn't get the nutrients that it needs to break open. And there's a lot of seeds out there that are judging themselves compared to trees, finding themselves lacking. That is sad, because seed is a tree, just in different stages of development. The best piece of advice I could possibly give you is pay attention to things that light you up. Pay attention to things that fill your body with energy. Pay attention to things that make you laugh and smile, because as simple as those things are, the body responds that way to nutrients. The advantage of a program like mine, I'm deep into that growth process. I have such an intimate familiarity with that. I can help save time along that way. And one of the coolest parts about being a human has to be these things which took me years and years to learn, you can receive in moments. The condensing of those years into a moment, and the passing of that moment, and the impact of that moment. Absolutely stunning that such a thing is even possible. And of course, that's what all art is. Have a beautiful day. This is Jesh signing out.